Hello, this is your Ohio Weather Network forecast summary for Thursday, March 10th, 2011. Many changes to go over, so let's get right to the weather headlines. Rain today. Unfortunately, this will change to snow this evening and overnight tonight. A big surprise for just about everybody. It was not seen coming, and then all of a sudden the models came out and said, yeah, it's going to snow. So, change to snow late this evening, tonight, and into Friday. The changeover near the end of the evening rush hour is early as 7 p.m., although really we're looking at anywhere between 7 to midnight right now. Depending on how fast that cold air moves into the region, the snow could be heavy overnight and early Friday morning, so it's going to probably wreak havoc on that Friday morning commute to work. The snow's going to start ending from west to east Friday afternoon, should clear the area by Friday evening, and will leave us with definitely more than a couple inches. We'll have the latest uh, estimates for you here in just a moment. So here's the weather summary. Got this wacky storm track. We have a secondary low, which is right here. It's going to move up the Ohio River Valley, move up into western Pennsylvania, right around Pittsburgh. At the same time, we're going to have the low that's affecting us right now. It's going to dive southeast towards Pittsburgh. And then basically these two are going to collide and stall out over western Pennsylvania, then slowly move north along the I-79 corridor, get to about Erie, decides it wants to take a jog west a little bit, and then go back northeast by Friday evening. Now, this is going to be interesting to see if this actually does happen, but basically we were looking at something kind of like that. Uh, what a weird track. I mean, the storm's moving in all four directions: south, north, west, and back northeast. I mean, it's moving in every direction, so it's kind of odd. But what it's going to do is it's going to draw cold air in from Canada and bring us all snow, just right in that area, though. Uh, really, not going to be much snow outside of that. Of course, we got the cold air behind the front. We'll have to see how quickly that moves in and comes down to the surface. That is really going to dictate when that changeover occurs. Right now, again, we're anticipating anywhere between 7 p.m. to midnight. That could definitely change. We'll have to keep a very close eye on it. Also, this track here, not very well set in stone. The models differ on it slightly. Some of them don't want to bring it back west. A few of them do, which is why we're putting that in there. Otherwise, it just kind of wants to slowly track it up western PA and off to the northeast. So we're going to have to watch it real close here to see exactly what happens. Changes are definitely likely. This just occurred mainly within the past 24 hours. So everything is a little bit up in the air. We'll have to definitely keep a close eye on this one here. Let's get to the flood watches and warnings. We've added many flood warnings to this map from yesterday. I mean, look at this. Basically, we got a flood warning along the Ohio River from Washington County all the way to Indiana. We have much of northeastern Ohio under flood warnings, northwestern Ohio under flood warning. All of the eastern half of Ohio is under a flood watch, with the exception of a few counties up here where it's just flood warnings for specific rivers. Otherwise, we're looking at aerial flood warnings for other counties throughout northeast Ohio. Many streams and rivers are already flooding. It's minor. Some of them are going to moderate flooding. And I'll tell you what, the snow we're going to get here, we'll get to the estimates here in a minute. When that melts and we get our next rainstorm, we're going to be looking at some major flooding issues, especially along the Muskingum Basin. Several of those areas are already swollen. Those dams really can't hold back much more before they start causing major flooding. The Ohio River is really going to crest once everything finally gets down south. It's going to be a mess. Even up here in northeast Ohio, Chagrin River, that'll probably get real bad. Grand River will probably join in with that as well. So we'll definitely have to keep an eye on this. I'm going to say we're going to see flood watches and warnings probably for the next 5 to 7 days. I think a lot of these are going to end up getting extended, so stay tuned for the latest on those. Now here's our next set of watches and advisories. Winter storm watch in effect all of northeastern Ohio and all of east central Ohio. We have a winter weather advisory in effect for Perry, Morgan, Athens, and Washington counties for about 2 to 4 inches of snow roughly there. That's through Friday afternoon. The winter storm watch is through Friday evening. I'm expecting the winter storm watch to be transitioned into a warning this afternoon. We'll have updates on our website and our Facebook page there when those do come out. That's what I'm expecting now. Let's move on here. Here's what we're looking at: snowfall estimates. If you do not like snow, much like me, I'm pretty much sick and tired of it, you're not going to like this map. We're looking at, in the Cleveland metro area and generally I-76 northward, around a foot of snow with maybe an inch or two more. Yeah. 6 to 10 inches outside of that from basically Lorain County, south and east. towards down towards like McConnellsville and in Noble County, and off into western Pennsylvania and the northern Panhandle of West Virginia. Yeah, that's a lot of snow. We could even see a couple locally higher amounts there too. Just outside of that, it is really going to taper off, or we're looking at about 1 to 3, maybe 4 inches of snow. These are the estimates through Friday evening when that system finally clears the area. Up here in northeastern Ohio, especially Snowbelt, could see a little bit of lake enhancement of snow in there as well, as that ice it's trying to break up there. And so we could see a little bit of lake enhancement, and that's why we have the plus in there. We could see locally an inch or two more from some lake enhancement. We'll keep an eye on that though, and any changes in the track, any changes in the timing and the speed will definitely affect this as well. So definitely, the word here is stay tuned for the latest. So here's our wacky weather headlines in the future. Snow 2 to 3 feet in 6 hours. Lake effect snow additional 2 to 3 feet in 3 hours. I'm predicting a blizzard in July and a severe weather outbreak in January 2012. That's just how crazy this weather has been so far this year. This is just some humor, but it's just been absolutely crazy. I mean, we can almost do a better job looking out the window, sticking our finger in the air and see which way the wind is blowing and making a better prediction, especially after yesterday when the models just decided to pull cold air in aloft from generally nowhere and then develop another low set pressure system from nowhere and combine them. There was just no call on it whatsoever. I mean, every forecast I've seen has been a surprise and changed completely. So, I mean, just the wacky weather we've had so far. But this, again, it is March in Ohio. Everything changes in 10 minutes. Next week, we'll probably be dealing with something completely opposite of this. Who knows? All right, the almanac for Cleveland for today. High so far 49, the low 40. Averages 43 and 27 respectively. Record high was 73, set in 1878. Back to when we started keeping records. The record low is -5, set in 1984. Rainfall yesterday, 0.61 inches. For the month, 1.72 inches. Precipitation total, including snowfall liquid equivalent, 8.86 inches for the year, which is 3.28 inches above normal. We will be adding quite a bit to that here as we continue. Sunrise at 6:46, sunset at 6:29 p.m. And don't forget, Saturday night, we're going to spring ahead 1 hour. We're going to turn our clocks ahead 1 hour at 2 a.m. For daylight savings time. And that will affect these a little bit. We'll add 1 hour to these. And sunrise will be close to 8 a.m. For about a couple weeks. And then it'll go back more towards earlier in the morning as we add more daylight to our normal day here. Okay, so here's the satellite picture. We're going to be looking at this for probably a good week or two. Really not much in the way of clear skies in the forecast here. Cloudy skies for the most part. And that's going to be pretty much the case the next several days. So let's move on to the latest radar. And here's the rain moving through. This is generally moving south to north almost right now as that low pressure is just dragging the precipitation right along the cold front. Good burst of moderate rain right around the Ironton area, Huntington, West Virginia area. That'll move up along the river, locally higher rainfall amounts there. Good bit of moderate rainfall here into Dover, New Philadelphia, parts of Holmes County, Stark County. That'll move into Wayne County. Again, some of this is basically moving south to north. So what you see south, bring that north. It'll probably be in your neck of the woods here soon. And we could be looking at some decent rainfall amounts, 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch again today. Here's the state forecast for today. We just have rain. We'll call it showery activity in southwest Ohio as that cold front moves through there. And we just get some rain shower activity. Again, this will change to all snow later this evening. Toledo, your high is 45. 47 Cleveland, Akron, Canton, and Columbus. 48 Lancaster and Athens. 49 in Dayton, and 50 for your folks in Cincinnati. With generally a west wind, 10 to 15 miles per hour in the south and 5 to 10 miles per hour in the north. 5-day forecast for northeast Ohio. All of these have been kind of tricky here. Snow showers for Friday, again, could be a little bit heavy in the morning. 37 is your high, 25 is your low, A chance for rain or snow on Saturday as a clipper system moves through behind this system here. We'll call it 45 on the high and 27 on the low. We're going to have to watch that real closely with that system, as if the temperatures don't get as high with that snowpack in place, we could be talking about a few more inches of snow. I know nobody wants to hear that, but we'll have to see how much warm air works into the region. Right now, I'm going with low to mid-40s for the high. A lingering snow shower on Sunday, primarily in the morning, with a high of 39 and a low of 20. And then finally, a little bit of dry weather, but not much hope for Monday and Tuesday next week. Mostly cloudy, but still on the cool side. 39 your high on Monday, 23 overnight, and then 47 for your high on Tuesday. Northwest Ohio, about the same here. A chance for snow on Friday. That will taper off. 39 is your high, 29 is your low. Again, rain, snow possible here Saturday. I think it could be a mix here instead of just a rain or snow. Again, stay tuned for the latest. That could likely change. 44 on the high, 26 on the low. And then a little bit drier here. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Mostly cloudy all 3 days. A high of 41 on Sunday and a low of 22. 37 is your high Monday with a low of 24. And 44 is your high on Tuesday. On the southeast Ohio, for Friday, we'll call it a chance of rain-snow mix. 41 is the high, 32 is the low. Rain showers possible on Saturday, a bit warmer here. 54 is your high, 31 is your low. And then mostly cloudy Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. A high of 46 Sunday, 26 is your low Sunday night. 44 is your high on Monday, the low of 26, and 48 for your high on Tuesday. Finally, the southwest Ohio, for Friday, we'll call it mostly cloudy, the high of 50 and a low of 33. A rain-snow mix here on Saturday, that'll be in the morning. Otherwise, chance of rain showers. 55 is your high, 33 is your low. We'll be optimistic and call it mostly sunny on Sunday here. The high of 49 and a low of 33. That could change. Mostly cloudy for Monday, the high of 49 and a low of 31. And again, a little bit of optimism on Tuesday as well. Stay tuned for the latest. Mostly sunny on Tuesday with a high of 56. Of course, for all the latest weather information, visit our website at ohioweathernetwork.webs.com. We will be updating our Facebook page quite constantly here with the latest updates on this storm system. Check that out, and we'll also provide some quick Twitter updates as well. Be safe out there, use extra time while traveling in the snow, and have a great day.